Hello, beautiful beings. Welcome to Demela Universe. We are Kamet. Thank you so much for joining us. It is time for an oracle card reading. This time, let us see what source has available for us at this time. Beautiful beings, we will return to the weekly readings shortly. We will try and do a weekly collective reading at this time. We have been having some physical contrasts and lessons. This year has started off with quite a bang of lessons and learning, so we are still aligning to the rhythm. So know that yes, we know we haven't uploaded a weekly reading in a while, and we shall definitely come into those beautiful sessions again with you all. For now, let us see what source has available. Thank you, each and every single one of you, for your support, for your love, for booking with us, for your donations. We appreciate each and every single one of you infinitely. Let us see what comes through at this time. Vitares calaturos quiatos. Okay, we are ready. Man holding a coin. Yes. The lessons at this time, this is akin to the King of Pentacles energy. And the lesson at this time for this frequency is we are really stabilizing into your worth, into your value, into the physical realm, honoring you as source. So you're experiencing situations at this time which demand you, which call you to be in your highest frequency, in your highest love, in your truth, in your authenticity, in order for you to experience the highest outcome of the situation. So each of you are having different experiencings of this. Of course, all of us are. So whatever situation you're finding yourself in, whether it's for work, whether it's relationship, whether it's family, whether it's romantic, whether it's friendship, whether it is a contrast situation, a challenging situation, you are asked to just be at source at this time and to trust that guidance. This is not the time for you to overthink, for you to try and problem solve. Remember the lessons of the cocoon now with these experiences in the physical. Remember, you're being guided as to how to navigate the energies of the physical in order to awaken source, in order for you to be in your magician, your power, your worth and value in the physical realm. So it might not make logical sense how you are going through these steps. Perhaps in the conditioning there's a specific way to do something, but now you're being guided on a very unique way to do that thing, and others might not understand why you're doing it differently. You might not understand why you're doing it differently. You might not even have the information as you just keep trusting the step by step by step. But this is source saying trust. The path we're showing you, the way you're showing you, the experience you're having and the situation is aligning to your highest worth and value. There's a lot of energy clearing at this time, a lot of ending of generational cycles, a lot of purging and clearing of old energies of the illusion as you now respond to situations in the physical as source and receive unknown and unexpected outcomes, right? Because that's what happens. Now you are creating as source, you are aligning with what comes through, with where you are guided, what feels aligned to source. As such, you are trusting that the outcome will be positive, but you have no idea what the outcome will be. You are in the unknown. And this is how you discover now the outcome as it manifests. And source is saying as it manifests before you and as it manifests around you, it aligns with your King of Pentacles, man holding a coin. This is the physical realm, your worth and your value in the physical. You finally are not receiving an expected outcome that humans have already conditioned with an expected value for abundance, an expected value for love, an expected limitation for understanding. Now it is unknown, thus limitless, and yet you are receiving in that limitless unknown your true value and your true worth of that situation, of that outcome, of that experience. Uturosta la varikikiriatur, rikarasta la katuros gitares. The sun, yes, look at this. Complete existence, complete expression of you in the physical in all ways. This is the one, the magician frequency. You are really at this time, and it can be challenging, especially if you are still going through some contrasts or challenging experiences, or if you are, perhaps if you had some energies from last year and they are carrying over this year and you are a bit frustrated, but Source, we're expecting a different change, we're expecting a different shift, and things are still the same, and so saying things are not the same. You have shifted to Source. You now need to trust, not try to operate from the way in which you are used to operating in understanding, not anticipating things in a human way. Release the vision boards, Source is saying. Yes, for humans those work, because humans of the physical realm of Earth in this time, the 5th D humans and the 3D humans, yes, those vision boards work, because when they have that vision board, it manifests what is of their dimension. They're creating with the conditioned information, thus the vision board is of the conditioned information, so it manifests their realm with ease. But if you're using vision boards, it means you are using what you had learned from the conditioning. So say right now you wish to have a home or a house or a new home or a new job or a relationship or fitness program, whatever it might be. If you're having a vision board, you are using the imaginings of the caterpillar world, the references of the old for the home, for the house, for the body, for the fitness, for the relationship, for the career. And Source is saying what you are creating is completely from the unknown, the sun, the star. How does it shine so brightly? Everything within, thus everything without. You are creating from the unknown physical experience. So for you to have a vision board of, oh, this is how the house is going to look like, you are utilizing the dreams of the caterpillar. It diminishes what you are now. And Source is saying, so that is why you are having an experience, a bit of a resistance in calling your frequencies in when you are still demanding the experiences that are coming in to look like, to look like, to feel like, to be like they are in the caterpillar experience. You are not from this frequency, you beautiful beings drawn to this work, to this ascension program, ascension process, this experiencing, this awakening of humanity. You're not from Earth. So the way in which your frequency manifests on Earth is very unique and different. And Source is saying we want you to discover it. So instead of having a specific vision of how your house looks like, rather be, okay, Source, we know that our Source, we feel we would like a bigger space, or we feel we would like to move and change. So we understand that that's from within, that's from Source. Where and how it looks like we do not know, because Source, you know exactly the space, the area, the spot, the location, the environment, which is conducive to the awakening of our energy. So we're just going to allow that to be, and then we are calling it in. And as you're calling it in, these disruptions are happening in your experience, and you're thinking, oh, okay, I thought it was going to get good. Why is it doing this? And Source is saying, this is simply the healing to that manifestation you want. So just be Source and respond as source in these experiences. And as you do that, just trusting the unknown and responding as source, and just, logically you're thinking, oh, maybe I should do that because other people do, but inside it's saying, no, just do that instead. Maybe I should go there, but inside it says stay. And you're like, okay, I'm going to trust these unknown promptings, which have unknown results and unknown outcomes, and we will see. And as you do this, Magician 1 frequency, you finally allow your desire to manifest, because now you are creating from your source, from your magician, from your alchemy frequency. Thus you are in alignment and to your outcomes, to your wants, to your needs, to that which you wish to birth in this physical, and you call it in. You are receptive of all that you are, of the source you are. You are receptive of you. You're no longer receptive of the idea of you, of the conditioned idea of you, of humanity's vision of humans. You are now receptive of whatever you are, of wherever you're from, and whatever you are and wherever you're from will manifest in this earth realm, because we are breaking the mold of the conditioned human experiencing and allowing all of the other ways in which humans can experience earth to be birthed, to manifest, to come alive. So be in your truth and trust the unknown and shine brightly. Don't back down. Even if it's in a situation where in the past you're thinking, oh, I need to, usually, we have to behave this way, or I need to, this is the respectable way to be in the situation, and yet inside you're saying, no, I need to be this way. So saying, just be that way. Allow everybody else to, oh, interesting. And it won't be met with aggression. The insight and the new perspective you bring, even if the other person is rigid in their understanding, they will not fight, or they will not react badly. They might stay steadfast in their view and they won't budge, but they will not resist your way and your view. They will, it's almost as though, even though I believe like this, we are not going to oppress you from believing what you believe. Your belief is allowed and you are allowed to, and we will not interfere. The illusion and those who in the past would be resistant and aggressive toward your frequency, you are source, so innately they can't. Their source frequency can't work against you, and their illusion frequency is powerless against you. So it is this acceptance of you, no matter what. And right now, the only being that's limiting themselves is you. You need to accept yourself. You need to accept the unknown. You need to accept and surrender to the experience and situation you're in, and accept and surrender to the ways in which you are being shown how to navigate the space, and just trust and have no idea, and yet just know and believe it's going to work, and you will witness how it now finally manifests in your worth and value. You do not know your worth and value. It's all been conditioned. It's all been programmed. It's all been upbringing situations. It's all been you experiencing these situations and coming to your own conclusions. And even those own conclusions, no matter how well-meaning they are for you, are still a limitation of your worth and value, because those conclusions are based on conditioning experiences and conditioned experiences. And sources saying, in order for you to literally reach out into your dimension, wherever you're from, grab your frequency and bring it into earth and watch it manifest, because that's what you're doing. You're opening the space where you're calling in your frequency and watching it manifest. You literally need to not decide what it's going to be, to not limit it with your thought, to not describe it, define it, label it, have a vision of it, have a view of it, have a feel of it, have an idea of it. All of those things limit it, because butterfly information coming in from your unique organic experience, trying to decide, trying to have a vision, caterpillar mind, because now all of the ways in which you're trying to formulate it is of the world you have already experienced, and that frequency is saying, I'm not of this world. I'm going to be a brand new thing. I might be a brand new object that hasn't existed on earth yet, and you're going to be like, whoa. I might be a brand new ability that has not yet awakened on earth yet. I might be a brand new experiencing, a brand new understanding, a brand new weaving that nobody on earth has ever experienced, and nobody on earth can experience but you, because you are anchoring in a very unique frequency of you here. So, and in this experiencing, some of it is very beautiful and very otherworldly, but some of them are very physical experiences, very 3D, 5D situations. And Source is saying, instead of now playing this level, playing this 3D, 5D stage, this level, like people have been taught, like how you feel is safe, like how you feel is responsible, like how you feel is presentable, rather be in that space and just intuitively do what feels aligned with that inner guidance, with that inner call. And you will literally see how you are shifting this problematic experience to love. And it can be very intense situations, okay? It can be very, very intense, very, very stressful, very almost high alert. Oh goodness, no, but I need to be, this is an emergency situation, so I need to know emergency human protocols. And it's also saying, no, don't do that. You're now healing it in the human conditioned way. Yes, it's an emergency situation. Calm down, your source. Now, what do you feel guided to do right now? Do that. And witness how when you do this, it actually creates a much better outcome for everyone. And people will be like, how did you do that? How did you go through that process without freaking out, without stressing? How did you just be, you were so calm just through that chaos? How? And you might not even understand how. You might not even understand the principles. You just simply, we are guided. And our soul experience, our soul sees all the different ways in which all the different paths, all the different ways, all the different outcomes are seen by Source. And we are guided to the highest outcome by Source. And that highest outcome might be in a way which humans have never experienced, in a way which cannot be understood and do not want to be understood, because as soon as you understand it, you limit the magic, you limit the way the laws of attraction and physics weave, which is very unique for you. So yes, somebody else doing what you did, it would fail, but you doing it, it'll work all the time, because it just works with your core frequency. This is you having utter belief in who you are, utter faith that whatever you do in that experience, don't fight it, surrender. We are here. Interesting. I didn't expect this to manifest. Interesting. Okay. Okay, Source. What do we do now? Do we need to call for help? No. Okay. Do nothing. Do nothing. Okay. All day, do nothing. Do nothing. But it seems like something that needs me to do something. No, do nothing. Okay, do nothing. Okay, so then must I make a plan? No. What must I do? Oh, what do you feel like doing? What do I feel like doing? I feel like maybe just going for a walk in the park and maybe reading. Do that. Oh, but so this really seems like an urgent thing. Like we need to like call someone. This is serious. We know. Do nothing, please. Just chill. Okay. Panic because I really feel like do nothing. Okay. 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 So we trust. We have been through so much with us, so we're going to trust and do nothing. And you do nothing. That day you go for your walk, you read your book. Wonderful. Next day you receive a call. Hi, so we would like you to come in and do. Okay, so should I go? Yes, go. Okay, you go. Okay, thank you. All you have to do is sign here, here, here. Oh, I thought I had to know. But yesterday, oh, thank goodness you didn't come in yesterday, because if you came in yesterday, it would have been a disaster, because that happened and that happened. And if you were here, it would have been like, but because you were not here, we were able to go around it. So now all you have to do is sign and everything's sorted. Oh, okay. Sign, done. No, there's no catch, no loophole. We are just happy you didn't come in yesterday, because if you came in, then the other person, the owner, would have been here and it would have just been woof. But because you were not here, we were able to diffuse it, and perfect. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye. Where it just matches your worth and your value. Peace, tranquility. We're not to stress. We are not to stress in this new realm, but we are so used to reacting to stress, to humans have defined stressful events. Now it's an emergency. Now you have to be high alert. And sources saying there's no such thing. It's just an event. All of them are just events. And how you react is just dependent on how you are, and how the situation is dependent on your response. So should you allow yourself to be calm through all experiences, or be so through all experiences, even if it's what has been programmed and has been defined as an emergency high event, for you, it will just be an ordinary frequency, just a day, just a thing, which you are now able to manifest through your source frequency. No matter if it's a busy work day with a lot of clients, don't make it, oh, so stressful. That's a human conditioning. Busyness with lots of clients generally means abundance. But if you're going to make it stressful, it's going to be stressful. So it's that release. Release the human responding to all things, and rather just trust where you are guided, knowing that this is a new way which other people don't expect, and they might be, maybe other people might not understand it, might be a bit, might challenge what you're doing, or might be upset at how you're doing things because you're not doing things in a way which validates their ease, that validates their comfort. And it's like, no, we're just doing it how we are guided, what feels aligned to us, what feels good, what feels wholesome, where we are guided is what we do. And you just do that, and the way things work out, brilliant, highest outcome for all who are in the frequency to receive it. And those who need to be held accountable will be held accountable. So you don't have to worry that, oh no, but if I do this, it might backfire. What if you're not at fault, somebody else is at fault in that way, and you're thinking, but if I do it this way, maybe it'll be seen that I don't care, and then it'll come. And so it's like, no, if you do it the way that we're guiding it to, as unorthodox as it might seem, it's actually the way in which you win and you get your victory, justice, and the other party, thinking they're getting away with it because you're not doing it the way that's expected, actually end up being accountable for every single thing they've done. Worth and value in the way in which you experience you authentically 100% at all times through source. Okay. Blessed be.